Welcome to the Risky Talk Show. I wish I remembered the intro that I did on the last one before the last one because that one was so good. I don't remember it. But it's Risky Talks with your girl, MoeBetta, baby. I didn't do it right because I don't know how to say it. It's your girl, Risky Jazell. You already know. This is not our official first episode, but this is the official
Official.
first episode.
We got a topic, rundown, video.
We got a video. Shout out to
Okay,
that
we
boy
got.
Mercy 700.
Okay,
Yes.
Mercy. I can't wait for that. Okay, I'm excited.
Again, today's subject, internet dating. Do you think that social media and social media apps have influenced the dating in relationships?
Yes, but not in a good way.
Ooh.
Well, first of all, internet dating and social media dating are two totally different things.
Ooh.
We got to break that down 1st.
Mm-hmm.
Internet dating is like Match.com, Christian singles, farmers finding love, things like that, all that stuff. Social media is like, let me slide in your DMs. You look good in that bathing suit. I like how you was twerking in that video yesterday. Can I get your number? Can I take you out? And it's like,
you don't even try to get to know the person.
No.
Internet dating apps, they actually try to get you to describe your personality. So it's not all about what I see. It's more so, who are you?
Who are you?
What are your interests? What are your likes and dislikes?
What do we have in common?
Those are internet dating apps. Those are
Yes.
that promote relationships.
Yes.
Social media apps tend to promote situationships.
Yes.
Okay, or as my girl Jada said, entanglement.
Yes, entanglements, definitely.
It's an entangled situationship. Okay, it just. But when you on social media and you see somebody that you rock with and you interested in them, in the era, I think we all know better.
Please stop doing that.
I think we have made enough exposing posts. We've made enough straight just, hey, keep your D out of my inbox post. It's not hard to understand that we are not okay. You're just showing your dominance.
And I'll be honest with you. I'll be the first to say it, or maybe not the first to say it. We don't get nothing out of looking at it. Nothing. Nothing. I promise you. You sending me shots in the shower and your mess. I don't want to see that. It's not appeasing.
There is some women out there who enjoy the post.
To a certain extent. Now, I will say I have seen quite a few that have interested me, but I welcome that.
Yes.
I welcome it.
Send it. So don't unwarrantedly just send it to me. I don't even know who you are. Don't know your first name. I've never even talked to you on this social media app. And somehow I got a whole video of you masturbating in the shower.
Well, here's a okay. So I'll ask you this. It might be a double standard. How do you feel about the young ladies who do post their bikinis and their twerk videos and their splits and how low they can drop it? Do you feel like that regulates for a man to go into your private DMs and show you things that you didn't ask to be seen?
Just because I'm on my social media with this phone bill that I pay or this
Wi-Fi.
Either way, you're not paying for this connection that I get to be on this device doing what I want to do with my life. We don't understand that everybody who works and everybody who does like that, just enjoy them. So like, I want to show the world that I look good, and that's on them. But that's not warrant you to come in their inbox thinking automatic.
Yeah.
It's not DTI.
And unless she's on there twerking and shaking her thing and be like, hey, send me them dick pics in my inbox. I'm ready to turn up. I'm on demon time. You know what I mean? When you see things like that, those are signs to be like, yeah, you could probably do that over there.
I wouldn't even care if Shorty had an OnlyFans. If Shorty was promoting that OnlyFans.
You
If
go
Shorty
there and do that.
and then not even just that. She most of them times, them OnlyFans girls, let's be honest, set up dates. They're not going for just a random nigga who dropped a dick in their inbox. More than likely, they're looking at what can you offer me. They're getting to know you because that's what they want to do. Most females don't just be fucking this.
No. And as an OnlyFans girl recently retired, I can say that when I entice you on my social media to come to my OnlyFans, you're paying for that. You can do whatever you want to do. You can send me videos or whatever because you're there monthly and I'm here monthly. So that's where we at. I'm showing you stuff, you showing me
Depending on your
stuff.
subscription level, you might just get away with some shit. Hey, hey, and you can't, and nobody can do that because that's
Right.
what the expectation you are setting. The difference is you set that expectation.
Right.
You know what I'm
It
saying?
wasn't
So people,
forced upon you.
please, because the problem is with you, everybody wants to force you. Everybody wants to on social media. They're not interested
No.
interested in making relationships, and the only way they have to reach you is through social media. They're going to go about it in so many different ways, and it's not going to be a dick pic dropping in.
Promise. I promise you that.
A successful relationship that has been built off of social media, because we're not going to act like there is none. But any that has, I guarantee you, if they document, I mean, longevity,
Right.
somebody was under some hearts, some photos. Oh, you're beautiful, and don't get me wrong. That, don't be under my photos, my videos, calling me names, who, therefore, it is conflicting. It's somebody who I might just be dealing with. Might see that and be like,
Yeah. Who does what they say? Why they say that about you like that? What they mean by that?
so does that come back to the social has social media now?
It definitely can.
It definitely can. I agree with it.
And
It
I'll say this: if this is true, I'll say this: if it was not for social media, and if them men are really breaking up with their girlfriends for taking pictures with Chris Brown, had it not been for social media, I'm just saying the pics wouldn't be out there like that. She would have got her personal picture with Chris. She could have kept that in her purse, in her treasure chest. You feel me? A keepsake for
now
you
I
and
get
only you.
the pose thing. Like there is certain poses that are appropriate and inappropriate if you are in a monogamous long-term relationship. Especially if you're like married. If you're married, you ain't got no business being bent over in front of nobody.
Baby, hold up. What?
Hold on, let me finish though. Chris Brown, bitch.
Yes.
I'm twisting, I'm going cartwheels for
You
him
doing all that.
every time. And oh my God, we got a Chris Brown lover and abuser. Listen. That
We're
man
not
was
doing none of that.
19 years old. We are 35 this year. I said we because he's an 89 baby.
And
We are
is.
35 this year. Leave him the fuck alone. And we talk about Karushi. We
She left, didn't she? She ain't say nothing. She left. She handled her shit and she left.
and then she got a restraining on him. Talking about he was stalking her.
He
Girl,
was
do
in
you
love with
not
that
recall
girl.
when he was back with Rihanna? When he dipped on you for a little bit for Rihanna, and you got such in your feelings. call you doing shit. But who am I? I mean, I just be peeping.
We don't know what they be doing outside social media. We just go by what we see.
What somebody told me is I might need to mind my pole business because that sounds like rich people shit. And
Hey, listen.
If I see it and I know anything about it, on it. Classic.
We're gonna talk about it, or we're gonna chop it up real quick. We can keep it a bean.
Take the risk every time. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. Like I think it was just like okay.
I mean, he did have her hemmed up. He had her picked up with his strong arm, and her like, "Oh, get up here." And she was like, "Oh, I'm just running." I'm excited for her and her picture. But he literally took pictures with like thousands of ladies.
They want to talk about the fact that when the little girl came up there with a handicap and she paid her $1,000, he gave her that $1,000 back, and then $10,000 on top.
And I love that for her.
Nobody want to talk about it. They just want to talk about, oh man, Kristen got people broke up in relationships.
I mean, Quavo was already beating on Saweetie. We seen it ourselves. We literally seen it. So we're gonna leave that right where that's at.
Damn.
You flinging that little girl around like that.
Baby did it. Oh shit.
That was risky.
Damn.
Oh my word.
No, but seriously, back to the topic at hand. Relationships and social media. People allow themselves to allow social media to ruin them.
Yes.
Because one, how do you feel about
always what?
Posting up pictures? Like you always gotta post pictures, videos.
I mean, but some people are really doing that to get bread. Like they're really paying money out here for you to post your pictures and post your videos, especially long videos. They're paying you to post them. So if I get a $250 check from Meta, well, shit. I'm doing all of that. Okay, give me all of that. Okay. Dude, African dances and all. I'm doing that.
Money, a lot of people are doing it for
attention.
Word that I know.
Okay, it's a real good word.
It is a real good word.
Okay.
They want to show off, not for clout, but to look good.
Yeah.
They want the image. They want to portray an image to whomever they follow or whoever follows them. So if it's Facebook, like Facebook is family and friends. Instagram, stranger, and then like TikTok, or half the time that's
all strangers.
Friends and Twitter,
Twitter's just a whole. It's a porn hub. Like let's keep it. It's a porn hub.
Bro, and see anything. I mean, anything that I want to see, and I don't. So
and not just that, they show violence. Like they show anything that you want to see graphic wise that you wouldn't see anywhere else. Go to Twitter. It's right there. Or X.
Clean that up.
It's called X. We can't call it Twitter.
Oh, my bad. My bad, Elon.
You gotta say X, formerly known as Twitter.
So now they think they Prince, man. Look.
I wasn't ready for that one.
So you gonna be Twitter. Ain't no X formerly known as. Oh, you are not. This is not.
Either you is or you ain't, sir. What we
You
doing?
or you isn't. God damn it. Which one?
Not isn't.
Ain't a word.
That's what they say. It's in the dictionary, though.
It is now. When we was growing up, it was not
It
a word.
was not. No, it was not.
They
It's a
hold
lot of
that.
new words in the dictionary.
They just used to hold that. I wish I matter of fact, I could tell my old. There's a lot of words that I said that y'all said was not words, and I want them to know that new word. This one is.
It seems like a yearly thing now. Like every year, they're adding new words to the dictionary. They put ghosting in the dictionary.
If, if you get enough people to say it, technically in some type of way, it's a word.
Yes.
There's no. You can call it ebonic, you can call it AAVE, you can call it slang, street term, whatever you want to call it.
Urban talk.
Oh my,
That's the one that hits hard. The urban talk.
we're gonna say. Let me put that in. We're gonna leave that out
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that another day.
for another day because, baby, if these walls, if the walls, I mean the borders of US of A,
Oh,
if they could talk. Mm,
um, back to internet dating and all that good stuff.
yes, man.
Well, I did look up about real internet dating, like real internet dating, and it says that Gen X is having the most success with online dating compared to other generations. Yes. And over half same sex relationships start online, which is, it
And I
sounds about right. It
can
sounds
put
about right.
there.
And nearly half of Americans are single. What's up with that?
No, I'm saying.
I know what's up with
I
you.
can, I can tell you why. There's too many diseases out here.
Mm-hmm.
People are scary because left and right we hearing about somebody being taken off the map or unalive because they just decided to meet up with somebody from the internet. I'm sorry. I still remember the Craigslist killer.
Scary times. Trust me.
I'm just not okay with just meeting some random person off the internet. And that's what a lot of people do. Ever since COVID, most people are not social. They're
Yeah.
not going outside. And when they do go outside, some people just, you know, you know.
Well, I can say, as someone who has been in a very long relationship for a very long time, we don't follow each other on social media. Not Facebook, not Instagram, none of that. We don't follow each other at all. Because Facebook, we were following each other on Facebook for a while, and then an incident happened that didn't sit well in neither one of our spirits. You feel what I'm saying? Because we were taking a little break, like I'm just gonna chill out for a minute. And a young lady posted herself in the bed with her towel on, saying just getting out of bed, da 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 da, with his name tagged on there. Now my mama see this, my sister see this, my best friend see this. Everybody in my inbox, everybody calling me like, "Yo, what's going on?" I don't know what's going on. Let me see. Let me see. So I go on there and I look on there. So that's what we doing? You just that fast? That's what we doing? You just laying up with somebody and taking pictures? Now, mind you, he wasn't in the picture. It was just her in the picture. He's like, "What are you talking about?" I said, "Well, the young lady post herself in her towel laying on her bed and she tagged you. He was like, what? He's like, I just went over there to sell her some bud. I was like, well, when did you do that? He was like 4 o'clock this morning. I went over there and sold her some bud and I left. I said, you know what? We're gonna stop following each other on social media. Because somebody gonna end up getting hurt. And ever since then, it's been great.
See, I think that's the golden key. But then you have people like me who we can be blocked. And somehow, some way, everything is still seen between both parties.
Yeah,
It's
the
like,
lurkers.
oh,
And especially when people know about you and that person, it's like, did you see that? Did you see that? And it's like,
the third party,
they
or the
make sure
minions,
you see that shit.
the minions. That's what we
Yeah. They make sure you see that shit.
scream.
Yeah. Screenshots like the worst thing ever created. Hate it.
Like recipes, stuff like
Yes.
that.
Yes. Receipts. Mm-mm. Especially now that Instagram has that vanish mode. Oh, oh, this person took a screenshot before it vanished. Oh, is that what we're doing? What's the point of the vanish mode?
This was screenshot. They got that from Snapchat. Let's be real. Snapchat used to tell you, oh, this person
Yeah.
screenshotted your post. Like,
Yeah.
why are you saving it?
Right. And especially when it's somebody that you know that you really don't deal with like that. Like, why would you?
You being messy? You over here being nasty.
You
Okay.
being. Now, I'll
Okay.
admit, I'll screenshot if a nigga's in my DM and I know that he done been with one of my homegirls and you being messy. I'm
Oh yeah, I
clicking
go
that.
click
I'm
in
clicking.
a heartbeat. Like,
Let me click that. Let's hold that real quick. And it still happens to this day, as of right now, 2024.
yeah.
What's today? July the 2nd on a Tuesday? Yes, it still happens. Stop.
It really, especially when you think people, like, do you think, like, I know there's a lot of girls out there who are messy. Right.
Definitely.
Mess with one's man, ex, or none of that shit.
There's too many people in the world. Half of America is single, people.
Social media did it. Because social
Social media
media,
really did it.
that's your friend. I'm about to hop in your friend's DM to see if she paid.
And
Every
that's what they
time.
do. Every
Every
time.
time.
I don't
Can't
like
do
that for
it.
us.
Social media, at the end of the day, has changed. It's
Yes.
transformed dating, internet dating, relationship, how you approach a person.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of the day, we gotta do better as a whole human. Okay? I thought I was gonna say people, yeah, human beings alike.
All
Okay?
of us.
And I just want to say one more thing before we get into the next segment here. Um,
Speak your mind.
if you have to post him, her, they, she, why, um, if you have to post them and say, hey, are you dating or messing around or talking to this person? How about I got an idea for you? Just leave them the fuck alone. Or go ask them. And if deep in your gut, they tell you no. And deep in your gut, you still feel it, baby.
Because why are we going through that? Why are we going through that? Half
Post
of America is single, people. Are you listening? Half.
to the country to find you something foreign.
And we don't mind. Yes. Let me tell you something. There's nothing wrong with the other white meat.
I'm just saying.
Hey, them Germans. Them Germans, eh?
Let me get one of them to talk with that accent. Oh,
Hey. Das Verdonja. Girl.
Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, let's go. Our subject before it start getting a little.
We ain't getting too spicy on the first episode now.
Oh, we're going to get spicy on one of these episodes.
Oh, definitely. I can't wait.
Sure y'all hit the like button. You hit the share button. All of those. And for in the segment,
Some interesting things have been happening in sports, especially in the NBA. We all know Boston won the finals. Congratulations to them. They have,
Paul Pierce is on there.
oh, yes, Paul Pierce was amazing. They have the most titles out of anybody in the NBA. So, with that being said, Jason Tatum has the max contract that any NBA player has ever had with $315 million for the next 4 years. Jaylen Brown signed a 3-year contract worth about $307 million. And for all my tri-state people, Paul George is coming to Philly, y'all.
Oh
For
shit!
4 years, $212 million. He's locked in. He's locked in. We in there. That's just the piece that we need. Yeah, that's just the piece that we need. And 1/3 of the Splash Brothers, Klay Thompson, will be going to the Dallas Mavericks for a 3-year, $50 million deal. Now, when you age and your game starts to decline, so does your money. But he's a good fit for Dallas. Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not bad at all.
You old.
50 million for 3. Yeah. I'm about to be 36. Yeah. Paul George. Yeah. LeBron is 42.
Is this his last year?
I don't know. And Bronny James got drafted to the Lakers with his father.
A lot of people.
Well, he was like 54, 55th pick in the second round. You know what I mean? He averages 4 points a game, 0 assists, 0 blocks. He's not really that. He's going to be one of the bench players. You know, when they put people in at the last minute or two of the games when they're up like 20, he'll get that kind of time. Like Giannis' brother Thanasis does. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh. Well,
yeah.
at least he gets to play with his dad at least once.
Yes, it'll be the first time in history with a father-son duo on a league together, so that's amazing.
Shout out to Savannah. She's a basketball wife and basketball mom.
Love her.
That's amazing. Right. And what we got going on in the music world? I heard the award show.
I watched the award show.
I see your social media.
What'd you see on social media that you want to talk about real quick?
With Taraji and Keith Lee.
She went to Jordan the Stallion and said she said the Method Man look-alike. Mm-hmm. And she said, I know you're going to rate me a 10 out of 10, right? And he looked and he was like, no, that's Keith Lee. And she was like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm just all caught up. And then she went over to Keith Lee and she was like, yeah, I'm like a 10 out of 10, right? But she don't know that he has his girlfriend or his wife there with him, because she asked Jordan this time. She was like, you single? And he was like, playing around with her. She was like, I don't see no ring. You single? He was like, yeah, I'm single. And she was like, yeah, so you're going to rate me a 10 out of 10, right? And he was like, oh, no, that's Keith Lee. And she was like, oh, I'm sorry.
So it sounds like this might have been a joke that was scripted.
Yes, and she went to the wrong person.
And she went to the wrong person.
Yeah, she was supposed to stop at Keith Lee on the end, but she went to Jordan the Stallion, who was sitting next to Keith Lee's wife.
Mentioned his wife was going to be there, because from what I've seen on Keith Lee, because Keith Lee dropped the video, and he's basically saying, those wasn't his original scenes. He don't do shit
Oh, okay.
about. He's a very anti-social person, despite everything on.
Yeah.
That wasn't his original seat. So he felt like he was kind of set up, and him and his wife just was. It was a very uncomfortable situation for them.
Yeah, especially when someone is talking about the things that you do and they're talking to somebody else, like two social media people.
And he didn't take it as no disrespect, neither did his wife. So it just seems like, again, social media tend to take shit
Because
way
she
out.
did ask him, was he single? She was like, you
She act,
single too? Yeah, she was like, you single too? So you rating me a 10 out of 10?
yeah,
And
we gotta
he
blame
was
it
like,
on the right,
but like,
because we know at the end of the day, BET Awards is scripted.
yeah.
So
Yeah, and we can't pretend like Taraji knows who Keith Lee and Jordan the Stallion are. You know what I mean? It's not, you know what I mean? Like, it's Taraji. Like,
do you see her that much on like
she's really
TikTok?
not. She's really not
You expect her to know so much about TikTok, yet we never see her on TikTok.
at all.
Sounds like my dad don't be on TikTok.
She did get a little serious at times because, they're pressing for everybody to vote. And she was like, this is serious, y'all. I'm not trying to scare y'all. She was like, but they're trying to bring the draft back. And who do you think they're gonna pick? Who do you think they're gonna pick first? Y'all better stop playing around. So, yeah. And the Usher tribute, real quick. Let me speak on that real quick. Let me say this. Usher's a legend. Okay? I had to tell my niece yesterday that Usher's been singing since he was 13 years old. She had no idea. Okay? Usher is a legend. The fact that he had all females giving the tribute to him, besides Childish Gambino, who didn't do that great, I was highly disappointed. Where's Luke James? Where he at?
Said that.
Where is Luke James?
They said Chris was on tour, so he.
Chris was on tour. I get that. Bobby Valentino, Kate, Tyrese was sitting right there in the crowd.
Yeah, what about
Come on, man.
It's like, are y'all sitting
Come on,
really
man.
in that man's video? You couldn't get up there and get that man a.
Only acceptable ones was Keke Palmer and Tiana Taylor. The rest was trash. I'm sticking on that.
No, they said Coco Jones was all right, and they gave him a piece of her own treatment, like rubbed up on the wife, like he be doing.
I didn't like it.
Dang, Coco, I was rooting for you, baby. I was rooting for you.
I didn't like it.
You know how I go, man. Again, those awards are scripted, but we're going to keep y'all locked into the shit that the people be talking about, because this is Risky Talk. In the last segment of our show, what we're always going to do is we're going to introduce an underground artist by basically just airing their video for you guys to watch. So today, in this video, we got the boy Mercy 700. Shout out to the 302. Shout out to Delaware.
Shout out to Delaware.
This joint is called Boys Don't Cry. Again, this is Mercy 700. Shout out to
Yeah. Ducky made the beat blast. We all know that boys don't cry. Yeah, we all know that. We all know that boys don't cry. Let's go, Mercy. Let's go. Roses are red, the sky big and blue. Yeah, I get alone and all I think about is you. Yeah, I know I'm thugging, but you see another side. I wanna go insane, break down and cry, but you know boys don't cry. Yeah, we all know that. We all know that boys don't cry. Yeah, we all know that. Look, we all know that. Roses are red, the sky big and blue. Yeah, I get alone and all I think about is you. Yeah, I know I'm thugging, but you see another side. I wanna go insane, break down and cry, but you know boys don't cry. Yeah, we all know that. Look, we all know that boys don't cry. Yeah, we all know that. Look, we all know that. Night I lost her, cloud over my head. One body after another, the reaper bringing them in. I said, take me under. My father, I'm calling. And I'm hoping that he answers, but his line a little busy. Ain't stressing about no paper since I decided to get it. Try to tell him I'm the ticket. Try to tell him I can prove it. Rather beef with about some shit that's so stupid. That's that crab in that barrel shit. I gotta remind them who they dealing with. Far back amongst some other shit. Don't mistake me for a sucker, and I put that on my mother. Cause in real life, this shit could get violent like a color. So can you be my peace? Like the sunshine in the morning. Can you be the shoulder that I lean on when I'm hurting? That's all I really need. Take that bullet for you, I bleed. She loyal to the T. When they ask, she won't even speak. Roses are red, the sky big and blue. Yeah, I get alone and all I think about is you. Yeah, I know I'm thugging, but you see another side. I wanna go insane, break down and cry, but you know boys don't cry. Yeah, we all know that boys don't cry. Yeah, we all know that. We all know that. Roses are red, the sky big and blue. Yeah, I get alone and all I think about is you. Yeah, I know I'm thugging, but you see another side. I wanna go insane, break down and cry, but you know boys don't cry. Yeah, we all know that. Look, we all know that boys don't cry. Yeah, we all know that. Look, we all know that.
Damn, Mercy.
Man,
Wow.
I don't think I've ever watched that video all the way through.
Wow. Okay, Mercy. That was very Mercy.
Wow. Make sure y'all go check that out on YouTube right now. Mercy 700, Boys Don't Cry. That was not just a deep song. That video was
Yeah, that was very
crucial, man.
Mercy's coming out his box. Keep on the lookout for Mercy. He's coming up.
Oh, definitely.
You heard it on Riski Talks right here. Mercy 700 is coming up. He's next. Okay?
The motherfucking way. Listen, y'all. Next week's episode, we're going to be talking about self-love.
I love that.
Is there levels? Of course there is, but we're going to get into them next week, y'all. Again, this is Riski Talks with your girl.
MoeBetta, baby.
And Riski Jazell. I love y'all. We out of here. See y'all next week.